No, hold on, wait. Let me switch to your camera. Go ahead, talking to me. Nah, it ain't working. Shit ain't working.
Mine neither.
No, yours working. Go ahead.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
1 2 1 2. Now
Hit it.
he had the mute. Is a mute button on? 1 2 1 2.
Yeah, I turned you down.
Mic check. Check your stands. Push all the buttons. Do everything. When you buy your equipment at a swap shop, what else? What else can you expect?
I'm kicking in your front. Great peeping in your drapes. Rob making the plate in the back. Chief Hall Podcast. Chief Hall Podcast. Chief Hall Podcast.
Chief Hall Podcast right now. Yeah, I'm torn about soccer and football.
Why is that?
Because we didn't grow up playing it or watching it, so it's fun.
I watched it growing up.
When you was little,
Yeah, I watched
your
it.
daddy and them watching those soccer.
Yeah, I watched soccer. Soccer been around for a long time. It's a very exciting sport, man. Very exciting sport.
I didn't grow up watching it. Bernice and them ain't had that going on in the thing. I heard as I got older about Messi and Ronaldo. It's later on, but Messi, it was a phenomenon. A little old dude, some tree trunks for legs, and run speed and all that speed he had.
He's fast. He's fast. Man.
Skills, power, speed. We could all agree with that. That speed, power, agility. It was phenomenal.
When you were little, your mama let you listen to R&B in the house?
It was gonna be that Christian gospel music.
Gospel music. It was only
James
gospel
Cleveland
music.
album. What I remember is James Cleveland.
Oh yeah.
And Michael Jackson Christmas album.
Yep.
That's the stuff I remember.
Well, your mama didn't let you turn that station from gospel for nothing.
Yeah, Bernice wasn't doing that. I want to say something about the Pro Bowl. Now, I'm older than a lot of the young folks that may have enjoyed that flag football game that they have now for the Pro Bowl, but we need to get with it. I mean, we need to get away from that. I don't know what the NFL is doing. I don't know what they're trying to accomplish, but that Pro Bowl, when Sean Taylor knocked Don Beebe to the food trucks, that's what I'm talking about for a Pro Bowl. This stuff where they got out there rubbing and pulling flags and long introductions, they can have that.
Yo, we need to talk about Messi and Ronaldo, man. Two of the greatest to play the game right now. I know they're the hype of the game, but we need to talk about them. I know you guys didn't grow up watching soccer. I did. I watched a little. I didn't know.
You mean like a comparison between them?
Yeah, maybe a little comparison, man.
Okay, so who would you say? What could you say about either one of them?
Man, we can get deep.
As far as positive, what's some positive about Messi?
Messi's fast. He knows how to handle that ball really well, man. He's a great dribbler and scorer, but Ronaldo is as well, man. And they seem like really good people, man. I wonder how they are behind the scenes, but man, two of the powerhouse guys in the business, And there are other great players out there. Don't get me wrong, but right now they're the Michael Jordan and LeBrons of the of soccer right now.
Well, I didn't grow up watching
soccer though, man. You said dribble.
Yeah, they call it dribbling.
They do?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't show your you
Okay,
don't show.
I'm ignorant.
I know.
I mean, I don't watch soccer, man.
Get the camera off of you. Please, get the camera off.
Go ahead, Frank.
I don't I didn't grow up watching soccer. I didn't grow up watching it. My mom and them didn't grow up watching it. I remember my parents are 10, 11 years older than y'all parents. And remember, I was 2 years on the floor playing before y'all got here.
And soccer was around when they were little.
And so, but we didn't watch it. Dolphins and the Dallas Cowboys. And the Lakers. Showtime Lakers. That's all I can remember coming up. But if you watched it, that's cool. You had a little diversity in your home. But don't talk about diversity because the current president don't like diversity. I throw that in there.
Oh, here we go.
I just throw that in there. I just throw that in there. You don't have to do nothing with it. Yeah. Yeah, I just threw that in there. But as far as Ronaldo and them, I think Messi is a little more aerodynamic, lower to the ground, with them tree trunks, and he go run fast. And I learned about him later on in life. So if you can't make a choice, because I know that's hard for you to just say who you like better, because you're trying to please everybody.
No,
I'm gonna go with Messi.
Because you don't know nothing about Ronaldo, but I understand.
No, yeah.
So you go with you.
But I'm gonna pick somebody. I ain't finna be Talking about both.
Nah, but it's hard. It's hard with different stats. So we'll go later. I like.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Or Ray, you can say that too whenever you see it.
Yeah. But he had hit it onto your camera, but that's okay. So yeah, we'll figure it out. We can get deep with this topic later.
Who you like? Could you just say who
I like? I like Messi, man. For some reason,
come on, man. We old school.
I like Messi. Yeah. I keep it real. But Ronaldo has his own little traits, man, about him that makes him a powerhouse too. But Messi, just for some reason, I just like his demeanor, man, his style. You know, he just seemed like a humble dude. And then once it's time to get into it, man, he's a team player. He's definitely a team player. Ronaldo is too, but Messi seems like he's a real team player. So
okay. So,
and throw that shot back to Frank real fast. I know Rod want to get in this. I heard that Trump is doing in 2 weeks what Kamala would have been able to do in a year. Go ahead, Rod.
Well,
I don't think she would have did nothing in a year. But that's just my opinion. But my opinion don't matter. So
yeah.
But
and it has nothing to do with. Let me tell you. I'm gonna go to this real fast. It has nothing to do with smarts. People need to be careful nowadays saying, "Oh, I have a doctorate in this. I have a doctor. I'm this. It doesn't matter. It's about a person that knows how to get it done. If you have a doctorate, a master's degree, or anything in life, we are so proud of you. But deep down inside, you need to be a get it done type of person. And right now, what people are looking at Trump, they're looking at him as a get it done type of person. That's it. Love him or hate him, get it done type of person.
Now let me put the camera back on.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Interesting enough, I don't hate him. I understand him. I understand, and I heard about those type of white folk all my life. So no, I don't hate him.
Here we go with this
I just
color
understand
shit.
him. And I don't have a problem with how he doing it because that's what we chose. That's the system we chose, just like the children of Israel. They wanted a king so bad, and when they got him, boy, did they get it. And now we wanted the president, we wanted a king, now we got him. And we are dealing with it.
We were always going to have a president.
Like I say, I'm gonna navigate, and I got to be very careful, and everybody better be very careful.
Go ahead,
they need to navigate. Man,
I'm just shaking my head, man.
Yeah, keep shaking it.
I mean, did you elect him?
No.
Okay.
There's no way.
So
I don't involve myself in that whole political landscape, Democratic or Republican. Just okay. So you need to know.
I know that.
Yeah.
I know. But you talking
I
about
ducked
him,
my
though.
head out.
But you
and
talking
voted
about
for Obama, and that was it.
You talking about him though?
Yeah.
I mean, and he's doing a lot.
Yeah, but he's
within a short amount of time.
It don't matter.
He's shaking the tree.
He's making a
you
mess.
got to rattle the cage.
No, he's
He's
shaking
doing
the tree.
some good stuff, and
You
he's
don't
doing
know.
some bad stuff.
All right.
But one thing he's gonna do is make sure white folks stay at the top of the food chain.
Why is everything about
That's
color?
one thing he gonna do.
Why is everything about the color of your skin, man?
Always, man.
Why do we make everything about the color?
That's a good question.
Yeah,
that's a good question.
Answer the question. Go.
Because it's America. It's always
God. Okay. All
about
right.
color.
Okay.
And
All
if
right.
it ain't about color, he showed taking anything that got anything to do with other colors than white out the picture. That's for one thing he doing.
You know, you need to tell him. You need
prove it.
You know, you need to tell him.
You got to prove it.
He's getting rid of that.
Man. Okay. All right. So let me say this, right? Oh,
I got a question. Answer that DEI one. You
okay.
Get rid of
So
DEI.
okay.
All right. Do you think that DEI should be in place?
Diversity should be in place.
Okay, that's a whole different thing. Because I just read something showing that white women are the benefactors more than anybody. White women, and it's okay. They're the benefactor of DEI more than anybody.
Because the white men know that, so their wives are on all their.
So
companies.
why would you be mad if they get rid of DEI? And you say, "Oh, we need is diversity."
Oh no, I'm not mad. It just Walmart, the biggest benefactor of African American consumers.
Okay.
Target, both of them have got rid of all their DEI programs for diversity. So
we should be able to just hire people just because of on their merit. Let's hire people on their merit and what
that
they
would
can
be
do.
good.
Yeah, that would be
good. If it was an even playing field where we had the same opportunities. We don't have the same opportunities.
All right.
The fact that stuff was there. This is what you ain't paying attention to. Since you get me a little stank with it. The fact that those programs have to be in there shows you where the state of this country has been since for 50 years.
World.
The state of this country.
Okay. This country
For
and
the
the
fact
world.
that they had to put specific programs to make the playing field somewhat equal, lets you know that something was wrong.
Man,
That's all I'm saying. Look at that too. Consider that.
I have a question though.
Hidden history for years.
Something's wrong.
Wait, no. I got a question. Here's my question, right?
Yeah.
Why do we have to be inclusive on everything that the white man is doing? Why?
That's a good question, Frank.
We
Why
don't have to be.
Wait a minute.
Oh, you want
Why?
we don't have
Why do we have to be included in on that? Okay. Now, we have a lot of black billionaires. We have a lot of black millionaires, more so than what we had during the civil rights movement. So my question is, why do we always have to go to them? Why are we always asking for something? To me, that's like asking for a handout. You understand what I'm saying? Why is that? Why do we always got to be included in on some shit? Why can't we just create our own shit? Since we the biggest consumers, you understand what I'm saying? Why can't we just create our own shit? Here's the problem that we have. We don't work good with each other. Black people, we do not work well with each other. We don't have enough patience with each other. Period. We just don't. We quick to throw each other to the wolves. You understand what I'm saying? There's no conflict resolution with us when we have a problem with each other. And that's a fact. Now, me personally, I just feel like we need to sweep around our own front door. We need to figure out how we are going to interact with each other, since we the biggest consumers. Since we control fashion, since we control culture. That's how I see it. I don't feel like we need handouts. They've been giving handouts all these years. And I just feel like this whole black issue is a distraction. Period. It's a fucking distraction.
Racism is a distraction, but it's real. But everything, color is a distraction. I think all these cultures in the world right now should be able to get along with each other. I mean, that's the kumbaya speech, but we should all be able to share from each other's culture. Living in New York all these years, man, you see all types of cultures together, enjoying each other's food, cuisine, and things like that. And it's the best thing in the world. So I believe complacency is the thing that keeps people in the norm. They watch something on the news and it keeps them in a place of going, oh, that's what they said. And you listen to somebody who you think has some sort of moral standards, and you continue to do that. Yeah.
Check this out. All right. Look at this. Black people, we can't live together. Right? We can't live together. We can't live with each other.
I'm not going to say can't. It's just that we got to raise the minds.
Listen. Okay, based on history, based on what I've seen, we can't live with each other. Two black women can't be in the house together. You understand what I'm saying? Before it becomes a conflict.
You don't think that's a woman thing, period?
Wait a minute. Okay. Wait a minute. No. It's not a woman thing.
Okay.
Let's look at Spanish people. Now, this is something that we see. This ain't nothing that nobody told us. These are facts. This is shit that I see. This is shit that you see. These are things that you see, Frank. These are all things that we see. How Spanish people, when they come here, how they can help each other. It'll be 10 people in a house. And that's a small number. I've seen more. Okay? It could be 10 people in the house.
You froze.
I know my camera froze. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Right? It could be 10 people in the house. And you know what happens? Everybody will come together and they will decide who's going to move out first. So everybody's going to help this one person to get to the next level. And that person is going to then reach back and help everybody else. And it's a continued cycle. You understand what I'm saying? We don't do that shit. That is a fact.
Not in American.
Not black Americans.
Not American black culture. Yeah. Because if you go to other cultures around the world where people who are darker than blue, yeah, you're gonna have that, man. But I just think that we just get caught up in this world of Louis Vuitton, Gucci, all these different, fashion designers, and we have good black designers out there that's doing everything. Look, it's not about just black designers and only buying from there. Look, white people, Indian people, who cares? Would buy from every other culture. We should support culture. If somebody made some beads, buy from them. Who cares? But it shouldn't be like, we have our we're only set because we're trying to be like someone else. Just be yourself.
Man, look, what you think, Frank?
I'm just
about
listening.
that whole situation.
I'm just listening because
What's
sad,
your response?
man.
You got to have a response.
It's sad.
It's sad. I mean, what's sad about it? It's sad that
that
we can't work together.
It ain't that we can't work together.
Have we worked together?
We have worked together very well. We built this country. Our people built America. Our people are responsible for most of the things you see today come from black folks.
You talking about a whole nother era.
But I'm telling you, I'm just
saying, a whole
saying,
nother generation.
I'm telling you, that's where it come from, though.
This generation is not doing that.
That's
so,
just education.
We can stay in the past
but you asked for a
all
response.
day.
I ain't
Okay,
standing no past.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm just letting you know
My bad.
that we built this country.
Okay.
The music come from us.
That's the past. Okay.
That's present.
Well, music, yeah.
It's still
The computers
still
and all that stuff that we invented is present. Black folk responsible for blood transfusion, they use them today. So don't tell me in no past. The stuff that we have created, and you ain't gonna hear about it because the president that's in there now don't think that Black History Month should be important to nobody, but everybody else should be. Now that's just what he feels.
That's a whole nother topic.
But that's his feel. But black folks can work together, but when they programmed, and it's been hard for us to get out of that programming. That's why a famous guy always said that therapy is very important for us to be able to get away from a lot of the mindsets and certain things that have been programmed from generations and generations from when the house nigga and the field nigga were in competition. And a lot of the problems that we face are psychological. And it has transcended, and it continues to be a problem. But I believe that when we were working together, Wall Street, Black Wall Street, and a lot of different things that we tried to do, they would not allow us to have it. And they took it, and they burned them down. And we had to try to rebuild again. And it just, anything we try to set up now and get strong with it, as soon as Bill Cosby tell them they can't drill and was going to make him one of the most powerful men in America, all of a sudden now he was raping white women and they was throwing themselves at his feet. Now he raping them, drugging them to rape them. Michael Jackson told him, no, I'm not going to give up the masters to the Beatles and all these stuff. Now all of a sudden he a child molester. And then Michael Jackson turned up dead. R. Kelly told him no, because he was trying to establish something and build something. Even P. Diddy, I heard that he was trying to get that black political party, his own separate party, so we can combine and have our own party. Since we got so much buying power, we could be the third, the buying power of black folks could be like the third or fourth largest country in the world.
Let me ask you
because of that buying power.
Let me ask you a question, because you bring up Puffy, you bring up all these people. Let me ask you a quick question. So that's very interesting how you say it, and I understand, and it could be some conspiracy to it. However, don't you think if someone was starting the biggest black political party or whatever he was trying to do allegedly, okay, would be doing the things that he was doing?
It's just the timing.
There's no timing. It's just
but
you got to put yourself.
White folks have done, and you don't hear nothing about it. White folks have done even more heinous things than they have done. But do you hear about it?
But why
are they putting them up on a cross and crucifying them in front of the white community?
But
no, they're gonna do a black man like that, though.
That's a little bit hypocritical, because you just said that we shouldn't be doing it like them. But then why?
I ain't say what. So, no, you said I'm being.
It's one of them. He said it. Who said it? You said why are we doing it like them?
Oh, he said that. No,
Okay,
I'm saying we set standards.
Who said
Everybody
that?
trying.
So we set standards. Why we
you
trying to
said
do it like them?
You said that why we trying to do what they doing. I'm just letting you know we set.
No.
We set the trends and they took them from
I
us.
said why?
And then now we the ones scrambling around because nobody ain't going. We don't have the power. We don't have the infrastructure to control none of the stuff that we have that we got staking.
We're not talking about the positive stuff you said. We're talking about like you brought up Puffy and R. Kelly and all that other stuff. Now we're not going to demonize anyone, but because that's their journey. However, we can all say, and even Puffy and R. Kelly sitting back right now in jail can say, you know what? I wish I had done it a little different, right? Okay, so we're not talking about that. We're not going to put them.
Just saying,
we're not going to put them.
White men.
Okay,
that
I understand
have
that.
done equally as heinous.
But we should.
Where are they? What prison are they in?
But
how many popes you saw arrested when the Catholic Church was brought out? How many of them you saw arrested?
You're right about that.
So, but the black folks getting arrested and getting their reputations tarnished.
But it's why be like them then?
I'm just saying to you.
Who cares what happened?
What's happening?
Who cares what happened after the fact, dude? Why try to be like someone who knows?
Yeah, we're not trying to be like.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Black folks we've been setting the trend.
Well, that's not setting the bar. If you're saying the white folks getting away from it and we doing the same thing they're doing.
So, no, I ain't saying it like that. I'm just saying.
So hold on.
It's not equal.
So
they're not persecuted. Like
I believe that. I believe that.
Here's what I said.
I believe that.
That's all I'm saying.
But we shouldn't be
I'm
doing.
not,
don't do evil.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Don't do evil.
Wait a minute. Wait.
You took that from that.
Here's what I said.
You're just trying to
saying
justify
equally.
But
that's all.
I understand that. I understand that.
If you find that they're wrong, okay. So why is Weinstein not locked up and took all his stuff?
I don't even know where he is or what's happening.
Yeah,
with
I know
him
you
right
don't. Yeah, I know.
No, don't play. Don't do that card. No, hold on a second, Rob. Don't do that card because you're gonna make it seem like I'm powering for white people against black people. I don't know his case. All I know is they talking about what's the name all the time.
Got a president that was convicted of crimes, and he's the second time he's elected.
Man, they got presidents that
ain't no black president could have done it.
Maybe not.
No,
you're right.
See that y'all. I don't know what America y'all in. Then I'm just saying it like it is. Obama wouldn't have been to think about nothing like that.
You never know.
And now he gonna go in there.
That's a good old boy club,
and
man.
Pardon all of them people that went up there and acted up like that. Pardon them.
You don't understand, man.
So I'm just trying to say.
I know
They are making sure that the white race is in power.
They who?
Trump and all them billionaires that he putting close to him.
See, man, I don't know if you watch too much TV sometimes and get yourself caught up with they adjectives right now because
Donald Trump
it's only good, it's only good and it's bad. Now, people make bad decisions out there every day. And I'm not saying that Trump is making the best decisions. He can be making some bad decisions. But right now, personally, he's doing some good decisions right now. Obviously, and it's not just him; it's people behind him, man. That's actually trying.
So you think he's making good decisions by taking all the financial aid from the black schools?
See, you see how he's throwing shots. I don't know if this dude on CNN, Fox News. I don't know what.
Nah, he watching a lot of CNN.
You watching a lot of stuff.
I'm talking to parents. I was in the office and they got a letter.
But you throwing a shot.
No more financial aid.
But that's not clear though. You told me about that already, but that's not clear.
No, I'm telling you what the parent they got the letters. They was crying.
That's not 100%. They could cry all day. Man, people cry everything about something on the news every day that didn't happen. They just told men. Everybody was.
Wait a minute.
Everybody was excited on the news about child support situation, and they found out it was a lie.
Wait a minute.
Come on, man. Come on.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Get facts. You always get facts.
Let me say something.
Did it happen yet?
Wait a minute. Let me say something. Right. So here's the thing. Right. So
just like they were cutting
what he's saying.
All federal employees, they got the letter saying
they got to do
resign,
what?
and we're gonna pay you 6 months. You can resign or you can stay.
No, they told him they have to go back to work.
No, I ain't talking about that.
He all over the place. Go ahead, man. Y'all go to something different.
They got a letter saying
what?
that you can resign.
Or what? For
and
what?
we'll still pay you until September.
Why?
If you want to.
Why? What reason?
I don't know why.
You don't know why. I'm telling you, got to go deeper.
The president sent that out.
But he told most of them,
federal
bro.
employees.
Federal employees, the last one I saw, man, and I'm not powering for anybody. I'm just saying I saw
Don't
one.
sound like it.
No, don't do that because that's nasty.
But
No, you got to be clear.
He got in power,
You
all
sound
these
like
things
you
start
sound like
happening.
one of the
But you
women on the
just
View.
said
You sound like one of the
that
women on
he
the View right
he's
now,
making
dude.
all good
He
decisions.
sound like no.
That's what you said.
I said all. He making all
You
good
said,
decisions.
Yes, you did.
What? Rewind the tape, man.
Man,
He
look.
don't be paying attention. You
Nah.
more emotional than the women on the View. Look, at the end of the day, he said, and not he, them, whatever you want to call the people who were doing it. They had pulled some kind of financial program out or pulled in. What they're doing right now is they're shaking the tree. If I'm standing back looking like an independent, what I am, I'm looking back and I'm seeing them shaking the tree. They shaking all the good, maybe the bad might fall, but then they got to pick that back up to put it in. But you got to shake the tree, man, to get all the bad fruit from out of there. That's what's gonna happen. And right now, you're emotional. Right now, you're thinking about it from an emotional way. You thinking about it from an emotional way? No, because what was he just say? What did he just talk about? What did he just say?
Man,
what did he just say?
I'm trying to tell you. I mean, you got to give me.
Oh, federal. That's what it was. Yeah. Now, clearly, they said, or even on all news stations and everything, and he was clear when he was signing the thing. This is what I saw. It said all federal workers have to go back to work. If you don't want to go back to work, then bring in your resignation.
Okay, so look,
if that wasn't it,
here's what everybody. Wait, hold on. Okay. Here's what everybody is missing. Here's the point that everybody is missing. Don't want to go back to work.
No.
Wait a minute.
Which one you talking about?
Man, y'all niggas don't listen, man.
You don't listen.
No,
nah, y'all don't listen.
You don't listen.
You did that too.
Both of y'all don't listen.
Cite your sources, man. Cite your sources.
Employees that I used to be their supervisor, they getting emails saying that you can resign.
Why?
They already working.
Why?
Because he's trying to clean house.
Why is he cleaning the house from them? Because there's too many employees?
No.
Why is he cleaning the house? You cleaning black people out?
Like they said, come out in the wash.
No, you can't just say that. You can't just say that, man. You got to be cite your sources, man.
You're
stirring up garbage out here. You got to
stop screaming in the mic, man.
If you're a voice, dude, you got to make sure that you're a voice for truth.
They don't know why he's saying that.
So you don't know.
But he's sitting. He's just giving them. He's just trying to clear house.
Put a camera on you
and give people opportunity to resign. And he gonna pay them until September.
Man.
Why?
And they not guaranteed they're gonna get their jobs back, but you can resign.
Every presidency has fired people from federal organizations. Every presidency. So what does that mean right now?
Here's what I think. Okay,
put your camera on you.
No, my camera's not working.
Oh, okay.
So here's what I think. I think that a lot of people do not understand economics.
I don't think so.
And that's a fact.
Trump doesn't neither.
That's a fact.
He has failed in
a
most
lot
of
of people.
business
Let me finish what I'm saying. Right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Let me finish what I'm saying. Right.
Successful?
So
you know what he's doing.
No.
I mean, I'll wait since y'all cut me off.
Go ahead, man.
But anyway, when it comes down, a lot of people just don't understand economics, how shit works. And what a lot of people is not saying is all those trillions of dollars that we were put in debt in the last administration. Now he got to come in and clean a lot of that shit up.
Shake the tree.
It
man.
makes it's common sense, right? It makes no sense for you to have people sitting on their ass, sitting at home, and nobody is policing them. I'm talking about working federal employees. You understand what I'm saying? That is a lot of waste.
It's taxpayer
money. So that's taxpayer money. That is taxpayer money. People don't understand that. Yeah. So guess what?
You understand that?
You have to tear down. You have to tear down to rebuild.
Gotta shake the tree.
That's just what it is. It have to happen. And guess what? There are going to be some casualties.
Yeah.
That comes along with that.
Don't matter if it's a Democrat.
You understand what I'm saying? It just don't matter.
It's gonna be
it do not matter. It's casualties. It's going to happen. You understand? Now, here's another way of looking at this thing with those federal employees that he's saying that he's going to pay you up to September, right? Now, what about a lot of those federal employees that have side businesses? You understand what I'm saying? It's all about how you look at this thing. A lot of people look at the glass. Let me finish. A lot of people look at the glass half empty versus half full. I look at the glass as half full, right? So if I'm a business owner and I don't have the money to invest in a business, right? Now, the employee say he's going to pay me up to September. Now, if I resign, depending on how much money that I make a year. You understand? That is a lot of money. You understand what I'm saying? That could be $50,000-$60,000 for some employees. You understand what I'm saying? That have a side business that's already making money, and then now they can take this money and invest in their businesses, and then put more money into the economy. This is how this works. This is the mindset. He is a business owner. I understand his mindset because I'm a business owner.
I understand what you're saying, but that's not the reason why they're getting let go.
I'm not saying that's the reason. Listen, I'm not saying that's the reason.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you another way of looking at it.
They have to look at it that way. The people who are getting let go, but
they're not gonna look at it that way because people want to be comfortable.
They were comfortable in their job.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. They want to be comfortable, and they just want they want this comfortable life.
So let's ask Frank. Are they downsizing? Did they hear? Do you hear downsizing from the people you used to supervise?
And then hold on, wait a minute. Then Frank, I don't mean to cut you off. Then Frank, you, the agency that you worked in, I don't see why they would be laying off people because that's a security issue. You understand what I'm saying?
Too many people.
That's a security issue. I don't think they're gonna listen. Remember if they was trying to lay off TSA agents, longest, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. That shit would have been. That should be all over the news.
But do you think they have too many people, or they just get rid of some?
I don't know. You can never have too many people.
You're right.
For TSA.
But that's right. Because that's where the money should be spent in those areas.
But
however,
you have to clear up money to spend.
Exactly. But there's a lot of other places. That's why NGOs are being cut off. The health aid, I heard they were doing something with that. So think about the whole thing, man.
It's damn what you hear. It's all about when that shit gets done.
Oh, no. No. Don't tell me that because I know what's getting done.
I know. I'm just saying.
Being politically, because at the end of the day, we are voices right now speaking. There are going to be people who want to rebuttal to this situation, and I want to make sure that I'm always citing facts when I'm talking. However, they are shaking the tree. That's what I want to say. And don't just say Trump or whatever. If people, obviously, he's the president, so we're going to say he's the one. There are a lot of people behind the scenes with him, a team of people who are shaking the tree of government spending and a lot of other craziness.
Well,
that's it.
Well, listen, it's
that's taxpayer money.
We have a deficit. We have a deficit that have to be paid back. Right?
We should want that, right?
So yeah. So a lot of times is somebody have to do shit.
That's mythical.
What?
That debt will never be paid back, brother. It's just a game. It's just a game they've been playing.
He don't.
This is why
I say they don't
politics,
understand
brother.
economics.
That's why we've been hearing about the deficit since we was babies. It is never going away. But
that is not true.
Game.
That is not true.
Never say never.
That is not
that
true.
That deficit we will
Listen,
never
that
see
is not
away,
true. That is not true.
People. America's in too many
In
pockets.
1992, we had a surplus, which means that we was not in debt.
And did you see it? And that was under.
And that was under.
Did you see it? Public record.
You want me to answer the question?
Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff that you saying
I'm just telling you
that you didn't see.
This is why I don't play with politics, bro. It's a game.
It is a game.
Democrat or Republican.
Politics is a game. It's a game.
We've been hearing about this deficit.
But that's
forever,
a game. But that doesn't mean
if
that's
if you think we don't owe nobody no money, man,
that's real. That's not a game.
We owe money, and we're gonna always owe money.
But that's not a game. That's real.
They not getting rid of the deficit. They making you think by cutting all these folks, offering these people to walk off their jobs, doing all this. They making y'all think they trying to correct the.
Do you have an answer?
And where all of the billionaires keep getting all of the tax breaks, and all of the poor people stay poor. Just pay attention, brother.
If you were a consultant, do you have an answer? Do you have an answer?
We better start praying and fasting hard because this thing is going to hell in the handbasket.
Frank just saying some buzzwords.
Yeah.
Answer that question what he just said. Yeah. He's saying nice buzzwords. But
I just said what I'm saying. It's going to come out in the wash.
Well, since you talking about hold on. Since you talking about fasting and praying, right? Now, I agree 100% with you when it comes down to fasting and praying because guess what?
For this government.
We living in a time.
For that president right
we
there.
living in a time, bro. Listen.
Better be praying for him.
Listen, I asked someone yesterday, as a matter of fact, that's a minister, and I asked a simple question: if you had a choice remove party, remove Democrat, remove Republican, right? Let's say that shit didn't exist. And you had to vote for somebody based on biblical principle. You know what one person stands for, you know what the other person stands for, right? You know what the words say about certain things that this one particular person stands for, and you know what the words say about this other particular person. You understand what I'm saying? If your life depended on it and you had to make a decision based on biblical principles. Now, remember now, your life depends on it. It's like you either gonna die right now, you're gonna live, or you're gonna die. And based on, you got to make the right decision based on biblical principles.
He keeps saying biblical.
Who you voting for?
Yeah, right. Frank,
who are you choosing?
He answered that question.
Who are you choosing?
You said based on biblical principles.
Based on biblical principles. Based on, okay, let me clarify it even further. There were cities that was destroyed because of a certain principle, right? You got to take that into consideration. And that's a main thing. There were other situations in biblical times that people sacrificed children to. You understand what I'm saying? You have to take that into consideration when you're making your decision on what you're going to choose. Now, my question is to you, based on biblical principles, who you voting for? Who you choosing?
I see no way possible.
Oh my God!
You did all that setup.
If you use the Bible to determine whether or not I vote, you are far away from what
he answered the question.
There's no way
you could
if you
had to choose. Come on, man.
There's no way you could apply that to that.
Come on, man.
There's no way.
It's okay. I'll tell you how you can.
Because Miriam, Moses'
Here
sister,
we go.
was an Ethiopian.
Here we go.
And they mocked her because of her skin and leprosy. God judged them and put leprosy on them. That was a racist way of doing things. So I look at it 6 in one half, half a dozen in the other.
No, but
I answered.
He a politician. He don't even know it.
I answered it. I told you that
he's
there's no way I could vote for either party if I use
a good spin
biblical principles.
I understand. I understand that.
You would lay your life down then. That means that you would die.
What Paul said in Galatians.
That means that you would die.
Paul said that if it comes in conflict with what God say do,
okay,
then if it goes in conflict with what the word of God says,
you just answered your question. You just answered my question.
I've been told you that. Neither party.
Oh man. Okay.
I know you're not trying to say that Trump is somebody should choose Trump over any other candidate.
No, what I said was there's no way that I could choose a party that advocates abortion.
Okay.
When I know in the Bible they was sacrificing children to that deity Molech, right? That's one issue. There's no way that I can do that, right?
All right. Okay.
It's another issue is that it's no way that I'm okay with the homosexual thing.
Okay.
That's another issue. There's no way. Okay. So those two issues alone is gonna make me vote the other way.
All right. So now the other ones, that other party, a black man will never be equal.
Oh boy, you talking about race?
Yeah. Yeah, use bathroom.
Equal.
Yeah. They would never consider minorities equal to them. They feel they are the superior race. And that's unfortunate.
So somebody could
because we all benefit from each other.
Right.
And we just don't even understand that.
It's humanity, man. But you said they think they are. Somebody can think
all day. They act as they are.
They can act and
they
think
making
all
sure
day.
that.
Well, they're not implementing it. They're just keeping, people like, I guess, I don't want to call them minorities, man. But they keep
the minorities in their place. That's for sure.
And how do you keep them in their place? By keeping them to hate each other?
No. Keep them out of all of the opportunities to be
Nah, man,
rich.
we create our own opportunities. That's what
All
I'm
right,
saying.
all
You
right.
just said that we create our own opportunities. We the ones that did all this stuff out
I
here.
know we can do it.
And smart white
We don't
folks
have
out
no
here, if we
infrastructure.
want to label it, smart white folks out here know history.
We don't control no media outlets.
And,
We don't have no
and who did that?
control over
And who did
nothing.
that? Who did that
Yeah, I
in the
know
beginning?
you're gonna say we did it.
Yeah, we did. Because look, in the beginning, what happened? When rap first came out, right? Who was knocking it down more than anybody? Even though they were saying bitch and nasty, words at that time.
They wasn't saying that.
It
Hip hop wasn't talking like that. Curtis Blow didn't wasn't talking like that.
Well, you going back to Curtis Blow.
That's where it started at.
Yeah, but still.
They were just talking about.
They were funding themselves more at that time. It's just other little people came along later on and then started to, when it started to take off even more, then we had people within our culture, even politicians, that said, man, we don't want this. We don't want this. And it got even bigger when 2 Live Crew and NWA got on board. They were like, man, we don't want this. We don't want this. And I understand why they said that, because they felt like it was demeaning the culture. But who were the leaders of the culture at that time? Who were the leaders? Because they should have embraced hip hop at that time and said, hey, this is what we're going to do. Let's try to make this happen like this. And only a certain few were selected to become multimillionaires and billionaires from it. So
we don't control access to nothing. They control it.
Yeah.
And that's their system, and we a part of it. And I thank
Just
God
like
in
Rob
some
said.
sense, because God is continually showing us with all the stuff happening that there's no safety in no government. There's no safety in nothing but God. And ultimately, that's what he's been trying to show humanity for the longest.
I believe that.
And we always, Rob was saying, why we trying to be like them and all. We was always trying to be, try to have our own little thing, but we couldn't have nothing.
I didn't say be like them.
They didn't want us to do certain things. They had laws to keep us from organizing or do anything. Jim Crow, remember there was Ray Charles and them dealt with that kind of stuff. My dad and them saw it. A black man couldn't start a business in certain places. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.